Hello everyone, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Brian, and I am the newest member of the High Stakes team. Now I'd like to commence this video with a request for those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions. If our guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, we kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering our presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore our Patreon support tier or check out our various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. Oakland Athletics vs Los Angeles Angels. My team pick is Angels to win, and here is why. A lone bright spot for the Angels this season has been Tyler Anderson, who has been solid, and this is a good spot to take Los Angeles to get the win back by their starter. Anderson should be able to carve up this Athletics offense, which struggles to get many hits or runs, especially with Toro on the injured list. Although LA has also struggled offensively, their offense is slightly better than Oakland, and they have the better pitcher on the mound, which is why I like the Angels to get the win. Take the Angels on the money line. My total pick, under 8.5 runs, and here is why. The under is also a good spot in this game, as both Los Angeles and Oakland have poor offenses who will struggle to produce many base runners. Meanwhile, Anderson should be able to carve up the Athletics offense, while Spence is coming off a solid start and should be able to go 5 innings, allowing 2 or so runs here. This season, the Athletics are 4.2353 in hitting the under, while LA is 1.8181 in hitting the under at home. With 2 good pitchers on the mound and 2 bad offenses, this is a good spot to take the under. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Chicago White Sox. My team pick is Los Angeles minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been a World Series favorite for years now, and 2024 is no different, with the team excelling away from home, notching a 2.415 record in 39 games played on the road thus far. Unsurprisingly, the Dodgers rank 4th in total offense this year in baseball, with the pitching staff going one better, tallying an incredible 3.30 team era that has them 3rd in the league, showing that there's very little, if any, weakness on this roster. Taking the mound for Los Angeles in this one will be second-year starter Bobby Miller, who struggled mightily last time out in Colorado, giving up a dreadful 5 earned runs through 6.1 innings, taking his season era in 4 starts to 6.00. The last time out for the Dodgers was a Game 1 win in this series, with James Paxton leading the way through 5 shutout innings, as the Dodgers out-hit Chicago 9-5, picking up a solid 3-0 victory. While this game is on the road for the Dodgers, they're just as dangerous there as they are at home, with the team posting an impressive 4-1 mark in their past 5 games played in Chicago. As for the overall head-to-head record, the Dodgers have come away with a one-sided 8-2 mark, with the average margin of victory being 3.5 over that time, and with momentum behind them, expect another dominant outing from LA. My total pick is over 8 runs, and here is why. Neither team found their offense in a rain-delayed Game 1 of this series, but in their past 10 meetings, the over comes in at 5.41, with the Dodgers averaging over 5 runs per game throughout that time. For the Dodgers, the over is 5.5 in their past 10 overall games, with the team scoring 34 runs in their past 5 games away from home. And for the White Sox, the over is just 3-7 in their past 10, with the team allowing 5 runs per game over that stretch. So look for an offensive outburst in this one. Miami Marlins vs Kansas City Royals. My team pick is Kansas City Royals minus 1.5 runs, and here's why. The Kansas City Royals have been struggling as of late, but are still doing well this season, as they are 3rd in the AL East, as they are 9.0 games back in the division and just 0.5 games behind in the AL wildcard. Their offense has been performing at an okay level, as they are 15th in the league with a .703 team ops and scoring 4.58 runs per game. The team has also been aggressive with the bats, as they are 23rd in the sport with 222 total walks on the season. Shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. has been hitting incredibly well, as he has a .311/.359/.531/ line with 12 home runs, 53 RBI, 60 runs scored, and 21 stolen bases while being caught 8 times. If the offense can continue to improve, they will be in a great spot to stay in the playoff picture. The Royals are going to have right-hander Seth Lugo on the mound, and he is pitching incredibly well thus far. In his 16 starts, he is 102 with a 2.42 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP in 104.0 innings of work. Lugo has done well in limiting the number of hits he gives up, as hitters have a .227 batting average against, which would be his best since 2019. He did not factor into the decision in his last start against the Oakland Athletics, where he pitched 6.2 innings and gave up 2 runs on 6 hits with 3 walks and 8 strikeouts. The Kansas City Royals have the superior team and should be able to pick up a win in this game, as they need to figure out how to get going after a bit of a stretch of time of mediocre play. The Marlins are just 11-23 on the road thus far, while the Royals are doing well with a solid 2.514 home record right now. Seth Lugo has been the superior pitcher as he has a 3.45 ERA in his last 7 starts, and Yonny Chirinos is just trying to figure things out this season. Go with the Kansas City Royals to win this game as the better option. My total pick is under 10.5 runs, and here is why. These teams are not scoring many runs as of late, with the Marlins averaging 3.33 runs in their last 12 games, while the Royals are scoring 2.54 runs in their previous 13 games. Throughout the season, these teams have been struggling in terms of batting average of balls in play, as Miami is 25th with a .279 team BBEP, while Kansas City is 23rd with a .280 team BBEP thus far. Colorado Rockies vs Houston Astros. My team pick is Houston Astros minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. The Houston Astros have been climbing towards the top of the division after a miserable start to the season. The team is second in the AL West right now as they have a 38-40 record heading into this game. The Astros have been hitting at an outstanding level at the plate right now, as they have a .262/.321/.423 team/line and are scoring 4.55 runs per game. The Astros have been doing well with production from designated hitter Yordan Alvarez .877 OPS, 16 HRS, and that has been a great plus for the lineup, helping the team going forward. Young righty Hunter Brown 4-5, 4.72 ERA will be on the mound and is coming off a win over the Chicago White Sox, where he gave up 1 run on 7 hits with 0 walks and 6 strikeouts in 6 innings. The Houston Astros are a superior team in all facets of the game when compared to the Colorado Rockies and should prove that here. When looking at how these starting pitchers have been performing at completely different levels throughout June, Austin Gomber is currently 0-2 with a 9.68 ERA and a .355 batting average against in 17.2 innings 4 starts, while Hunter Brown is 3-0 with an incredible 1.44 ERA and a .209 opposing batting average in 25.0 innings 4 starts thus far. The ability to hit is critical for obvious reasons, and there is a significant difference as the Rockies are 26th in the sport with a .652 road ops in 38 games away from Coors Field, while the Astros are best in baseball with a .805 home ops in 41 home games this season. My total pick is over 8.5 runs, and here is why. These pitching staffs are going to give up runs, and they are going to do that pretty often. When looking at the team pitching throughout the month of June, these teams are doing just that. Houston is 9th in Major League Baseball with a 3.60 team ERA in their 20 games thus far, while Colorado is ranked last in the entire majors by a wide margin with a putrid 6.75 team ERA during their 22nd June games. These teams are also doing a solid job in terms of getting productive and timely hits when the team is runners on either second or third base. When looking at the stats with runners in scoring position, the Rockies are tied with the Detroit Tigers for 10th with a team .773 ops, while the Astros are not too far behind in 13th place in the majors with a .755 team ops in those situations. Expect the Houston Astros to dominate against Austin Gomber and the Rockies to push across a few runs as well, so go with over 8.5 runs in this game.